So everyone take out your beehive. We will be starting the snake trying. Page number 125. Okay. So let's start. Alright. So you see, when you read the poem, you feel the poem is very, very easy. Yes, absolutely. This poem is a very small poem and it's a light poem. But there is some hidden messages in the poem, and after completing reading the poem, we will learn about the hidden messages, whatever the poet is trying to convey through this poem. Alright. Okay. Yes, Happy New Year, Raima and Shubham. Spriha Kanjilal present, but why Sneha Bhattacharya is giving the present? Acha, Tanveer Islam, watching you after a long time. Where have you been? You are Spriha or Sneha, which is the correct one? Chat section is not working. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, got it. Okay, so let us start the poem. So Snake Trying, written by W.W.E. Ross. The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden carvings of thin long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. He glides through the water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. Small and green, he is harmless even to children. Along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. So the apparent meaning of the poem is the snake trying to escape the pursuing stick. So someone is chasing the snake with a stick, and the snake is terrified, the snake is scared, the snake is like moving away. Okay, the snake is like crawling and trying to go away from getting hit with sudden carving of thin long body. So now the description of the snake body. So snake is trying to move using the long slim carving body. Okay, the snake is just going like this. So that is what is being described. So next the poet is telling how beautiful and graceful are his shapes. So the poet is appreciating the beauty of a snake. The snake is so beautiful. Okay, the snake is slim, the snake is having such carving movement of the body. It's so slim and tender, and it's such a graceful movement. He is going in such a smooth manner. Okay, it's a very graceful manner he is going. He glides through the water away from the stroke. So as the snake was crawling over the land, it reaches the water, it dives in the water, and somewhere it is disappearing. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. So now the poet is calling someone that you let the snake go, don't hurt the snake. I'm telling, don't hurt the snake, let the snake go, don't hurt it, because it's trying to go away, it's trying to hide itself in the water. So let him go, you don't hurt. The poet is trying to tell that person. Small and green, he is harmless even to children. So the snake is like a small snake, it's a small green ordinary snake. It's a completely harmless snake. It is so harmless that even children are not in any kind of danger when the snake is there. Okay, it's a completely harmless snake. You please don't bother that snake. Along the sand he lay until observed and chased away. So he was just being itself, like it was not doing any kind of harm to anyone. It was just laying on the sand completely like with itself. Okay, it was not at all bothered with anyone. But when you notice the snake, you started going after it. The snake did not do anything to you. It was just taking rest. It was laying down on the sand. It was taking rest, and you bothered the snake, and you made it chase, means you made a chase behind it, and now the snake is running away. So let him go. Don't chase again. And now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. So as you have chased the snake, now the snake has like moved from this present place, and it has gone somewhere into the reeds. Reeds means the watery mossy plants are there. So those things are called reeds. So now you see the pursuing stick. Okay, as Ridhita you asked me, pursuing means one that is being chased after. Okay, pursuing stick. Now here the snake is trying to escape the pursuing stick. So pursuing stick is an example of transferred epithet. Okay. Yes. So pursuing stick, this phrase is an example of a transferred epithet. Why this is transferred epithet? Because the stick is not pursuing. Obviously, stick is a non-living thing. How it will be pursuing someone? So here a person who is holding the stick is pursuing the snake. Okay, the fact is that. Yes. Pursuing means here one person is holding the stick, and that person is exactly pursuing the snake, not the stick. The person is pursuing the snake with a stick. Okay, so here the pursuing stick is not the adjective of stick. Okay, so therefore it is a transferred epithet. Okay, so now the snake is trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curvings of thin long body. So here you see the theme of the poem. Okay, the theme of the poem is the poet is trying to make us considerate, compassionate towards the other creatures. Okay, towards the other animals, other creatures like the snakes. Okay, so I'm giving you the note. You start writing it. So write down the theme of the poem. Write down the theme of the poem. The poet is trying to create. The poet is trying to create the feeling of compassion. The poet is trying to create the feeling of compassion in the minds of the readers. In the minds of the readers towards the harmless creatures. Towards the harmless creatures. The poet is trying to create a feeling of compassion in the minds of the readers towards the harmless creatures. Okay. In the next paragraph you write, a theme of contrast. A theme of contrast between cruelty and gracefulness. A theme of contrast between cruelty and gracefulness is created. full stop. The poetic persona, or the poet, you write, the poet in one hand, the poet in one hand is talking about the cruel action, is talking about the cruel action of a human who is chasing a harmless snake, who is chasing a harmless snake to hurt it with a stick, to hurt it with a stick. On the other hand, he describes the graceful movement, comma, the beautiful shape and the innocence of a snake, who had done no harm, to anyone. Full stop. Next paragraph you write, the poet also points at the hypocrisy, yes, hypocrisy of humans, full stop. According to the human's perspective, snakes are, according to the humans, HUMAN', humans' perspective, snakes are harmful creatures, and therefore hurting them or chasing them away with a stick is justified. Is justified. But the reality is that the reality is that the humans are the only harmful creatures. The humans are the only harmful creatures who pose threat who pose threat to all other creatures like the snake. To all other creatures like the snake. Okay? Okay. Next paragraph. This is the last paragraph. The snake here is represented as a very close part of nature full stop. The color green, GREEN, the color green is symbolic. The color green is symbolic of nature itself. Nature in capital. Of nature itself. Full stop. The green snake vanishing into the green snake vanishing into the green slim reeds is conveying the fact that we humans are trying to harm nature. We humans are trying to harm nature in every way possible. In every way possible. Okay? So I hope the entire poem, whatever the messages the poet is trying to convey, I have given you everything, okay, in the note. So the theme is that here the poem is so easy, but there is this hidden message that we, whatever we believe, that when we see a snake, we take a stick or some other kind of tools and we run after the snake, we try to kill the snake. But exactly what are we doing? Why are we supposed to kill the snake? Okay, the snake has not done any kind of harm to us. Okay, maybe the snake sometimes can bite someone, the snake sometimes can do some kind of harm, but that is also because the snake must have been terrified. The snake must have been scared by someone. That is why, as a defensive action, the snake may do something like that. So ultimately, everything is our fault. Okay, we are actually, all the snakes, not only this green snake, all the snakes are actually innocent creatures. They are very scared, they are terrified. Okay, they always try to run away. When they have no other option, they attack. Okay, and with that concept that they attack, snakes bite, they are venomous, they're very much poisonous. So that concept always makes us to make the move to kill the snake or to hurt the snake. But that is not right, because snake is an internal part of nature. We are not becoming that part of nature. We are driving ourselves away from nature. But these creatures are a very part of the nature. So killing them or hurting them, okay, is that we are hurting nature itself. Yes, the literary devices, like same literary devices, most important is transferred epithet is there, repetition of green is there, okay, green is repetition, and you can find some other also. If you try, you can find out. I think you have got used to find out the poetic devices hereafter. No, repetition is the word green. Green has been used 2 times. Green snake, green slim reed. So it's intentional. Okay. And that harmless H consonant sound. Hold on a second. Harmless. Yes, harmless, I think it has been repeated. Maybe. Okay, no, I don't see anything regarding harmless. No, alliteration. Alliteration is not here, I think. Do you find any alliteration? I have not seen yet. Okay, alliteration, you already know what is alliteration. In the same line, 2 same consecutive words starting with a consonant sound. He is harmless even to children. He is harmless. Oh, he is harmless. Okay, that you can consider as an alliteration, but we are not taking the he as some kind of main word. Okay, if you get like similar type of harmless and something again with like another adjective or something with h, then you can consider it as alliteration. This is just a normal thing. It can't be considered as alliteration. Okay. Okay. Okay then. So that is all about the poem you need to know. So we have completed this poem, and only chapter that is left, that is this drama, the play that is remaining in the last chapter, If I Were You. So in my next class, that is Monday, I will be starting one chapter from moments, because long time we have not done the moments, so we will try to complete the moments. And one more thing regarding your ASL, I hope you have started preparing the ASL. So by today or tomorrow, you will be getting the email address where you have to upload your ASL, and also the last date for submitting the ASL will also be provided to you. Okay, everything whatever it will be provided in the e-portal either today or tomorrow. Yes, Sangam, what is ASL? I think your friends will better explain to you what is ASL. You were present at that day when I was explaining about the ASL.